Okay, so what are we doing?
This is the cabin air filter mesh replacement. And the issue with this is, and nobody tells you that when your motor goes bad on the 5 Series F10, you have to buy this piece, this whole plastic with this other crap right here that just disintegrates, and this is what really ruins your motor. Because it goes into your motor and it kills it. So when you go figure this out, this piece alone here is additional 60 bucks. And all it is a piece of this filter foam, right?
Yep.
So what we did was we re-engineered this thing, or this part.
Really, it's not this itself, but the actual filter.
Yeah, we re-engineered the filter, right? Because what we want to do, we found a mesh, and this mesh is nothing more than the gutter mesh to keep
this stuff right here.
Yeah, it looks like it's a special mesh, and it's not. It's just gutter mesh. This is standard gutter mesh. They use it for other stuff.
You could also find this on your mowers and on your carbureted trimmers.
So it's the same stuff
they use
on mowers and all this stuff as their filter, right? So what we did is, like, we went to Ace Hardware store, bought that piece, cut it to the size, and then, because eventually this stuff gets like this, it disintegrates, right? So you don't want this stuff to go back into your motor again, because it's a brand new blower motor and it'll ruin it. So there goes another 180 bucks or so. So what we did is we re-engineered it. We put the filter mesh on here, but then we went and got screen mesh, right? And we put it in the back. So when
there it is right there.
So when eventually this stuff goes bad again like this, the blower won't be able to suck it in. It'll just stay right there. It'll probably fall apart, but it's better than sucking one huge big piece that'll ruin your motor. So, I mean, and again, this is our first time doing it, but I tell you, this is not rocket science. I figured it out really quick.
Oh, we figured it out pretty quickly.
And the reason we're using these ties is because, believe it or not, this mesh comes glued to this piece of plastic. And I think that's the reason why they say, well, you got to buy the whole thing. It's ridiculous. And it's about 60 bucks. I think at SCP Euro. Or you can find a guy on eBay that he's slick, and he'll sell you this piece replacement that goes right here for 8 bucks. But I can guarantee you, it's the same stuff that he probably is cutting in this size and selling it to you. So, I mean, you got to give the guy credit. He's smart. I mean, he's making some money.
He's profiting.
So, all right, so this is done. So the next step is I'm going to cut these off. And why did I choose a blue color? Because
when we have to replace it, we want to know where the zip ties are.
Because if I use black, you know, people will be like, okay, whatever. So let me go get the cutter real quick.